Welcome to Chapter 2, where we are taking complete control over the tonal balance of our mix. Now that we can clearly see our audio, it's time to start shaping it. We are kicking things off with Frequency 2. This is a high-quality equalizer featuring 8 fully parametric bands, giving you incredible precision for any mixing task. Whether you need a broad musical shelf, a surgical notch, or advanced dynamic control, Frequency 2 has you covered. Let's jump in and explore how it works. When you first open Frequency 2, the most prominent feature is the large interactive spectrum display. Below the display, you will find the parameter controls for 8 independent EQ bands. To activate a band, you simply double-click on the correspondent handle right inside the graphical editor. By default, these bands are set to standard bell curves, but they are completely customizable. If you need a low shelf or a strict high-pass cut, you can easily change the filter type using the drop-down menu located right below each band's power button. Once activated, you can adjust the frequency, the gain, and the Q factor. The Q factor controls the width of the band, allowing you to make broad tonal sweeps or extremely narrow surgical cuts. To adjust the Q factor quickly, you can simply point your mouse at the handle and turn your scroll wheel. When you are hunting down a problematic frequency, you can activate the Auto Listen for Filters button at the top of the interface. With this activated, anytime you adjust a parameter, the plugin automatically isolates that specific frequency range so you can hear exactly what you are affecting without clicking any extra buttons.
How many tears must fall before you're empty?
One of the most powerful features in Frequency 2 is its dynamic filtering capability. Instead of making a static EQ move that affects your audio the entire time, you can set a band to react only when the signal gets too loud. By clicking the dynamic filtering button on a band, you reveal familiar compressor controls like threshold, ratio, attack, and release.
How many times will she hurt you?
As you lower your threshold until the loudest peaks cross it, you will see a visual meter indicating the exact amount of gain reduction happening in real time.
How many tears must fall before you're empty? How many times will she hurt you?
This is absolutely perfect for taming a harsh vocal that only gets piercing during the loud chorus section, leaving the quieter verses completely unaffected.
How many tears must fall before you're empty?
Frequency 2 takes this a step further by offering a powerful multi-sidechain architecture, allowing you to trigger these dynamic bands using an external audio source. For example, you can route your kick drum into the sidechain input of band 2 and set it to dynamically dip the exact fundamental frequency of your bass guitar only when the kick hits. This precise sidechain routing gives you a massive and clear low end without permanently thinning out your bass tone. For advanced spatial control, you can use the switch processing buttons to change any band from standard stereo to mid-side processing. This allows you to EQ the center mono image of your mix entirely different than the wide stereo information. If you decide to use mid-side processing, it is highly recommended to also activate the linear phase processing button for that band. Standard minimum phase equalizing can sometimes introduce unwanted frequency-dependent phase shifts, which can color your sound. Activating linear phase mode preserves the exact phase relationship of your audio, ensuring maximum transparency at the cost of a little extra system latency. Frequency 2 gives you the absolute ultimate control over your frequency spectrum. It allows you to be as musical or as surgical as your mix demands. But sometimes you need an equalizer with a slightly different flavor or simpler workflow. In the next section, we are going to look at another staple of the Cubase EQ arsenal to give you even more tonal options.